Hi guys, so just going to do a little recap of what we went through in week 2 of the Reboot program. So we kickstarted week 2 with the low carb boot camp, which I know a few of you are still carrying on to some degree. And obviously the kind of transition of that, which you're probably on now, is that whole kind of 4 days of low carb and then 1 day where you have a higher carb meal. And we, hopefully you found the benefits of, controlling your blood sugar, the improvement that can have on your willpower and your habits and all that sort of stuff. We also talked about goal setting and why it's really important to set some goals so that we can understand the rules of the game. We can understand our direction. We can understand where we're going, and we can kind of understand whether we're winning or losing. And how having a goal creates a purpose and a direction, and why that's so important. And how you should ideally write your goal down because of the effects that has on your subconscious. So that's something that I would definitely encourage you to do if you haven't done so already, or if you haven't revisited them. Go back to setting some goals now for the next kind of weeks ahead. Okay. Maybe set some goals for by the time lockdown finishes. We always set goals like by this, birthday, Christmas, whatever. Maybe that's a benchmark. Okay. By lockdown, by the end of lockdown, this is what I want to have achieved. And within that, I talked about gamifying it, how you could create a little kind of game by creating little mini targets and celebrating the success. It could be little outcomes. It could be creating little rules of how you're going to kind of live your life in order to win the game, etc. Okay, so really have a refocus on your goals right now. We also talked about some hormones of fat loss. We talked about growth hormone and testosterone, and the benefits of strength training for that, and why building muscle and lifting weights and strength training has a really positive effect on your growth hormone and your testosterone. But we also talked about how sleep benefits that, and how getting relaxation benefits that, and probably touching on later things I've discussed. We talked about the 4 doctors: Dr. Diet, Dr. Movement, Dr. Happiness, Dr. Quiet, and how your Dr. Happiness and your Dr. Quiet are actually quite important for the production of your growth hormone and your testosterone levels, both of which hormones are going to help you to burn fat and build muscle. So that just a quick recap on that. So how your protein intake, your sleep, and your training are all important to have a positive impact on your hormones for you to get better results. So that was just a quick recap, guys, on week 2. And just because I want you to, remember things that, you might have forgotten before, or you might have slipped up a little bit on, just so you can get back on track with it. And I'll speak to you tomorrow.